Hey guys! Some of you asked for an update video of my Filofaxes and my Filofax setups and my Filofax collection. The last video I did on my Filofaxes, I think it's like 7-8 months ago, right in the beginning when I just started out. So a lot has changed about my Filofax setups and how I use them and which ones I still use. Since then I kind of switched back, and so I just wanted to give you a really short overview of which Filofaxes I have right now, which I use right now, what I use them for, and how they're kind of set up. I really want to keep that sweet, short and sweet and short. So don't want to go into detail, just want to give you a short overview of this. So let's start with the ones I'm not using anymore. The first one is this little domino patent, personal size in hot pink. I kind of liked it. I liked the color, but it just never was me, you know. I realized I don't like the patent, you know, the shiny surface, because all those fingerprints on here, they kind of make me crazy. Don't know, I used it just for a couple of weeks, but for lists. But again, I don't really like this one. Wasn't me, isn't me. So that's why this one is not in use anymore. Might sell it or don't know yet. So this one is one of the ones I'm not using anymore. The black one in A5, the Metropole. This is actually the one I started with right in the beginning when I wasn't sure about whether Filofaxes are my thing or not. I just started with this one, used it for like 2.5-3 months until I realized, okay, Filofaxing is definitely my thing. But this planner is not so much my thing, because let's face it, there's so many pretty Filofaxes out there, and this one is, well, rather not that pretty. So that's why I kind of moved out of this one rather quick as well. Kind of kept it. I think I might use it as like an archive for other pages I take out of my Filofax, for pages that I want to keep. I can archive them in here. I think that's what this one will be good for in the future. So the next one, which I really love, I just love the color, I love the way it feels, I love the way it looks, is the Red Chili Cuban Filofax in personal size again. This one I actually use for different purposes. I'll make this dashboard here and another dashboard, kind of like dashboards. Have some birthday lists in here and another dashboard. What I have in here is kind of lists. I'm kind of a list keeper. I love lists, all sort of lists. So for example, here I have like a Christmas gift ideas list where I've written down gift ideas, of course, like the name says, right? So this one's for gifts, for lists, and I started to add some recipes in here for baking, for cooking, but in the future the recipes will have a different place to go, because I got this adorable leather book, kind of my Dory style, which has 4 compartments, 4 of those strings to attach the booklets to. and it has those kind of embossed covers, which I really love. I'm not sure if the camera can catch that. And this is especially made for recipes. And I think I will use one of them for baking, and one of them for salads, and one of them for cooking. So you kind of have those 4 different sections, and I just love it. It's so beautiful with this embossed cover, which says Kochlust, all those kitchen stuff here, and it's real leather, and it just feels so good and so smooth and lovely, and yeah, it smells perfect. So I kind of love the smell of leather. Also have a pen loop on here, and this is by X17, which is a German brand. Yeah, I do really love that. So the recipes will go into this one in the future, and not into the red Cuban anymore. So this will be mostly for lists then, and I have all my pen pal addresses back here in this alphabetical register. Have the addresses in here, and also like got all my pen pals filled out, those small fact sheets, which I have in here, so I know who loves what and what not, and can kind of personalize the swaps and the letters, the happy mail, to their needs and to their likes. So that's what this one is used for. Then I have another personal sized planner, which kind of is a no-name planner. It's from Action, like it's stationery and a shop which sells lots of cool stuff. Action, so I think it's a Dutch shop. And there's some shops in Germany as well. And I got this from a friend. It was in my Christmas calendar, in one of those packages, and I really love it because it's so cute. I mean, the color, the mint green and the stars, and it's just super cute. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna use this one for, but I want to use it because I love it. It's so cute. And I've already made a dashboard again, this cute clip on here, and another dashboard and another dashboard. You see, I love dashboards. You know, once I'm at it, you know, with the laminating stuff, I tend to use more than one, or not to use, to make more than one, and then I can use them and, you know, switch them whenever I feel like it. And for now I just put in some of my dividers sections from the old one. Again, I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna use this one for. Just tested it out for 1 week. If this smaller size works for me. Actually it does. I kinda like it. But since I do all of my main planning in the A5 sized ones, I don't think I will switch to the personal size. But I will definitely find a purpose for this one because it's cute. So let's move on to my 2 main Filofaxes. Those other ones were just, you know, for specific tasks, but this one is really my main Filofax. This is the dark aqua, the original one in A5 size, and I still love it. I love the color, and I'm just into those original ones. Really love them. So this is my main Filofax for to-do lists, for time planning, for all that kind of stuff. All the tasks, all the appointments, and yeah. Also got some dashboards pre-made to kind of switch them out whenever I feel like it. Another dashboard. This is actually the one I had in my Filofax right from the beginning. When I made this video, the first video like 7-8 months ago, I already had that one in my Filofax. Get some cute sticky notes here. Another dashboard, which I really loved. I printed that out. It's a manifesto for showing up with lots of inspirational things on there. And I got some more sticky notes. It's all about cuteness here, you see. Yeah, and another dashboard. Actually, that's the first one, which my section starts with now. Kind of clipped one of those prima flowers on here, which I love. And I love this clip. I got it from a pen pal from Wendy King. Hi, Wendy. Super, super love this. So cute. So this is my December section here. And let's see, I kind of clipped that together already. Those are the days I'm in right now. Decorated. This is actually today and tomorrow. Made this today marker, also printed it out and laminated it. One thing I also created is like this brain dump jar. I kind of like mason jars. They're cute. I say cute pretty often again. Well, anyway, you can complain about that again. Sorry. So I got that, made that brain dump jar. It's also laminated, and I can just put random sticky notes on here, like for brain dump. You know, something comes to your mind and you don't want to fill, you know, the main sections up with that, but you kind of need to get it out of your head and onto the paper, and that's what this one's good for. And then I can just take those notes and yeah, take them off if I've already done that. Then that's perfect. And if I haven't done that, if I switch that to the next day, then I just take those tasks and kind of fill them into the next days when I have to do that. Okay, so this is kind of for if you don't want to decide, okay, when do I have to do this and where do I have to do this, and so you just want to get it out of your head and onto the brain dump jar, into the brain dump jar. I thought it was pretty cute, so that's why I made that. So this is just today and tomorrow, nicely decorated, and the inserts I'm using right now are my own design. I went through so many different inserts, bought ones, and ones I bought on Etsy, which I printed myself, and so many different variations. I really love the DIY fish inserts, but still there were things on there which I don't use, and it was not 100% what I needed or what I wanted. So that's why I kind of designed my own. And I also made many changes to those in the past. Had different compartments on here and kind of added and took them off again. But I think right now I'm pretty satisfied with it. I have I can just enter the date by hand, and I can check which day of the week it is. I have appointments which have a set time when I have to be somewhere, like a doctor's appointment or a business appointment, a meeting, and I can check that off back here where it says done. I have got a general to-do list with the done check-off box in the back. I've got some to-do for the blog and social media, because there's a lot of my tasks right now contain doing something for my blog or for my online classes, stuff like that. So I have that separate a section here, and then I have a section for to call or to contact, to write, to email, to send. So emails I have to answer, letters I have to send out, if I have to send out stamps for my online class, all things like that. And right now they kind of really suit my needs. I really love them. And let's see, for how long I might make changes to them again, but that's the positive, the good thing about printables, that you can still, you know, tweak them to match your needs. So this is just another double spread. So right now, as you can see, I have 1 day per page, which is pretty good. Gives me enough room to write things down and enough room to decorate, because I really love the decorating part, and it's kind of frustrating for me if I don't have enough room to stick some cute things down because that's half the fun, right? So that's how they look when they're empty, when I've printed them. And you can download those on my blog, the Mint Green Polka Dot. If you haven't seen that yet, I will also upload the new version to the download section on my blog. So if you like them, if you want them, they are downloadable, printable, and they are available in German and in English. So whichever suits you best, you can print that out if you like. So here I have already made the divider for January and another dashboard for January. I've got the monthly chart. Right now I'm kind of into setting things up and filling all the appointments in, so that's why I'm making this video now, so I don't have to kind of block out lots of things, because it's all still empty and I'm just starting to fill everything, especially for the next year, because right now, December, I kind of have a little bit of time off work, which is pretty neat, until February, when we're getting started with all the weddings again. Yeah, so that's actually it. That's my main Filofax, my brain. And then there's another A5 size Filofax, the Fluo Orange, also the original one, which is my blog Filofax. Not only blog, but it's all about my my business. So not the wedding business, the wedding photography business, but the business part with the creative creations, with the online classes, which kind of includes like blogging and social media stuff and everything. So that's what this one is there for. Got some sticky notes here, page flags, and some other random things tucked in here. Some cute post-it banners. They are also made by Wendy King. Thanks again. They're so cute. I love them. And the color kind of matches my Filofax. And I got some screen printed things here, which I screen printed the other day. And just some stickers and sticky notes and all that stuff that you need and use. Another dashboard and another dashboard, and I love dashboards. You should know that by now. Still have those dividers in here, which I made with my Silhouette Cameo. Still love them. And let's see. Got one of those zip pockets in here with a cute card. And this actually contains 3 parts in each. I just had to see if one part is for the Mint Green Polka Dot, so for my more or less hobby blog, where it's all about my Filofaxes and my planners and some DIY and some baking and all that random stuff that doesn't go onto my Creative Creations blog. So I kind of separated those two a little bit. So I have those inserts like blog post ideas, where I check off if it's a video, a tutorial, a review, inspiration or project share. I can write down details, can write down things that I need to prepare, check them off. If I've taken the photos, if I've written the text, if I've edited the video or recorded the video, then some additional info, and in the end, if it's posted. So this is the one set. And then I have a general section to do for the blog, like if I have to add another widget to the sidebar, if I have to make changes to the template, if I have to, so all the general stuff that goes onto this list. And then I have this social media statistic section. I'm just writing down and keeping track of the followers on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatnot. If you like those pages, then you can download them on my blog as well. You can subscribe to my newsletter, and when you have subscribed to my newsletter, you will receive an email with a downloadable PDF file for those blog and social media pages to print out. So if you like them, you can get them on my blog, The Mint Green Polka Dot. And yeah, actually that same section I have for my Creative Creations blog. Then I have another list here, which is also included in the package, which kind of is, I'm sorry, excuse me, the blog post calendar, where I write down the different blog posts I want to post. Well, you know. And then I can just check off if I've scheduled the blog post for which day, and then I can check off if it's on the blog, if I've added it or shared it on the Facebook group, in the Facebook page, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Pinterest, and in my newsletter maybe, if it's something important. This is kind of a really, you know, for social media marketing, more or less, so it's kind of a little more than hobby-wise, hobby-like. But you know, with all my online classes and stuff, it's my hobby, it's the thing I really, really, really love. But of course, it's also a business at the end of the day, and for a business you have to have some sort of marketing, and yeah. And I've got some clear idea sheets in the end, as well as some of those original Filofax pages. I just left them in here. So this is my blog and social media Filofax, and again, those two are actually my main go-to Filofaxes, the ones I'm really using every day, and the other ones are just kind of for special purposes, for lists, for recipes, for stuff like that. And then I have my cute little My Dory, which I just got 3 days ago, and I don't want to, you know, go through this in this video, because I will make a second separate video of the setup of this My Dory. So if you're interested in seeing what's inside of this cute little body here, you might want to check out the other video, the My Dory setup video. Okay, so now you have an overview of all my planners, all the books and planners and stuff that I'm using right now, and that I'm, well, not using anymore for some reason. And now you kind of are more or less up to date. And yeah, that's actually what I wanted to share with you. And I think that's it. The end always is kind of a little strange, because you know that you still want to say something, but you don't know what. So I'll just call that done now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you don't mind all my ums in between again, and I hope you don't mind my smacking from time to time, but that's just me. You know, everybody has its little quirks, and if you like them, that's good. If you don't like them, that's also good, also fine. And just one more word. I wasn't even sure if I should address that, but yeah, I think I will. I just do. When I did the last Filofax video, you know, I have like I don't know, 150 videos on my YouTube channel now, and most of them are with drawing, painting, mixed media art, and I did all of them in English, and never ever anybody complained about my German accent. And in the first and only Filofax video I recorded so far, like again 7-8 months ago, I got people complain about my German accent. And the funny thing is that people from like Australia or America or Canada, they kind of wrote, they kind of like my German accent, and it's cute. And there were Germans that kind of complained about my German accent and my not 100% perfect English, and why the hell I am doing my videos in English. So that's kind of funny, because I mean, I would completely understand if like Americans or people from England or wherever complain about my English because they can't understand me or because it's not 100% perfect. But the funny thing is that really the Germans kind of complained about the English, or in general about why I'm doing my videos in English, and I think it's just a personal choice. I mean, why should I not do my videos in English just because I can reach a wider audience? And I know that of my, I think meanwhile it's like more than 10,000 subscribers, and most of my blog readers, and most of them are from non-German speaking countries. And I blogged and YouTubed and Instagrammed and whatever over the last years, and all of that in English. And so if I do Filofax videos now, I also will do them in English, because otherwise, you know, like 95% of my followers, of my subscribers, wouldn't be able to understand me, which kind of would be a pity, right? So again, I don't claim to speak perfect English, and that's, I definitely don't do. You know, I make many mistakes. I'm running out of words. My grammar is far from perfect, and I have a German accent. But again, that's fine with me. I mean, if we would only do things which we, you know, are 100% perfect in, most of the things people would do would never ever happen, you know. And yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, if I hear somebody speaking German with like a French accent or something, I think it's cute. I kind of like it. I would never say, why do you speak German? You have a French accent, okay? So this is just one thing. I don't want, you know, to start a conversation about that in the comments or anything. It's just one thing I wanted to address, because it kind of, yeah, bothered me. Because, you know, why complain? Why somebody, or why ask why somebody is doing something the way he's doing it or she's doing it? I mean, I am doing my videos in English. If you like it, perfect. If you don't like it, that's perfect too. There are German videos out there. There are videos out there by native speaking English people, which you might enjoy more. So I think live and let live. That's actually my go-to, or go by, the words I go by. And I think some other people should go by those words as well. I mean, even with German videos, if I would make a video in German, I have a strong accent from Berlin, you know, and you can definitely hear that. And even if I would speak German, it wouldn't be a 100% perfect Hochdeutsch German, because I have my Berlinisch slang accent. So, and even the Americans, I mean, even I hear differences if you are coming from like New York or Los Angeles or Texas, or the Australian English or the British English. They all sound so different. So, yeah, just wanted to say that and get that off my chest. That I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and I love what I'm doing. And I hope you love it too. I know many of you do. And those very, very few who might not like it, well then, just, yeah, hop on. I think there's this, this little button where it says, go back to the previous page, or just move on to another video in the right sidebar, or whatever. So, yeah. I think that's it. I will call this done now before I start rambling on and on and on and on, because actually this video was all about my Filofaxes, which I kind of perfectly addressed. And thanks so much for watching. Thanks for listening to my rambles. I hope I could maybe inspire you with some things. And yeah, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and see you next time.